Here's what we're going to do. We'll not do the trains first. We'll start with the coal and iron ore. So we've got coal, iron ore. Somewhere, where are you? Iron ore.
What's your problem?
These four here.
Last of my bits well spent.
Jones, thank you for the last of your bits. Thank you so much. Devafish, hope you're the family well. Discovered you on YouTube in late 2014. Been lurking since 2018. Life's busy, but I hang around when I could. 2021, Twitch still doesn't support the mode of payment in my country. But happy birthday to Mr. Squirrel. Devashish, not a problem, sir. You never feel that you have to sub. But thank you very much for being here, which is important. And Mrs. Wishing... I can't talk today. My words have gone. My brain is not working. Wishing Mrs. Squirrel a happy birthday. We'll get there in a minute. Seriously. Like, the number one requirement...
Breakfast with family already. See you later.
Yep. Have a good breakfast, D-Storm. Have a good day, sir. Might catch you in a bit. The number one requirement for being a streamer is to actually be able to talk. Oh, man. Maybe I'll just sit here and just not say anything. Yeah, so we're going to move iron ore, coal to this factory here, the steel mill. And then we're going to truck the steel up to the airport, where the steel will be flown up to Huntington Goods Factory, along with training the crude oil from here and here. Sounds like one of those wartime war plans. Now, there will be here and here, and we will fight them on this beach here, and we will attack from the right, bring the tanks in from the north. Now, we're going to go from here and here, this oil, and then we're going to drag the oil to there, the crude, sorry, make it into oil, which will then be trucked back to here, where it will be made into plastic, and the plastic and the steel will be flown over there. That's the plan. It's probably going to cost a lot of money, but the payoff is we get goods, which will initially truck into Huntingdon, and then when they start to build up a little bit, we'll have a separate chartered plane from Huntingdon, fly goods all the way down to Chat, where we'll truck it into Chat. There you go. It's our biggest logistic chain yet. Jeff will be proud. Gingerbread, thank you so very much for gifting a sub to Devashish Vade. Devashish, there you go, mate. You've been given your third sub. Courtesy of Gingerbread. Your third month, I believe. Night Gaming, dropping 5 subs yet again. That man's unstoppable.
I'm pretty sure Paul had such a wonderful breakfast that he is still speechless.
Did you see my breakfast? Did you see my breakfast? I posted the pictures in the food chat in Discord. Mrs. Squirrel had a wonderful breakfast. I got eggs Florence. That's what I got. Although I did have a lovely jam and toast. That was thick granary bread. That was lovely. Very nice. I didn't post a picture of that one. But Night Gaming, thank you for the 5 subs again. Crumbs, thank you for 26 months. Let's have my wallet out of my back pocket. And Valencia, thank you for the bids. I did get shortchanged, I agree. But it was her birthday, so... And I bought her... Oh, the surprise present that I wouldn't tell you what it was. So she opened all of her little presents. She had some clothes, some new tops. She spent about 200 quid in Next. She says she's sending most of it back, but that's a lie. She's like, yeah, I'm not keeping it all. I'm like, what's this on my credit card? Literally, that's how this week has been. What is this on my credit card? 2 days later, what is this on my credit card? Oh, I'm just buying stuff for my birthday. Well, I probably won't keep it all. Yeah. Anyway, so she opened a present. She got loads of little Harry Potter collectible things, because she's really into that. Harry Potter collectible stuff. She got 2 identical Harry Potters, so she's a bit bummed about that. Like, literally in the same outfit. And then the present that I got her was some AirPods for her iPhone. But I had the case engraved with a little heart that says Mum on it. And they were all like, oh my God, that's so cool. Something great. Looks really good, actually. She was well happy. So now instead of walking around with like a cable every time she's talking to people, she can just pop the AirPods in now. So yeah, that was a nice little present. DK Trucker, thank you for 41. New vehicles. Oh, look at those Deutsche Bahns. Look at that. The fake power car. The fake power car. I like the name of that. I like the paint skin, actually. The DB Regio. That's nice. I wonder what the fake power is. Well, because I was organised, Venox, I could order it and get it custom engraved and sent out in time. So I was pretty organised this time. You know, if you do last-minute birthdays, you can't really get engraved stuff. But I was organised this year. Makes a change. Right, I think we need to set up the lines to deliver this stuff. Independence, iron ore, and coal. Let's do that. Let's see. And number the first one. Need 2 of them. Then we're gonna need coal. Another one of them. And then we're gonna need the product, which is steel. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Independence coal, obviously a dark color. That's a bit too dark. Independence coal was the ore. Steel, yeah, nice blue color. Nothing fake here. Right, let's see. So we want to go from that to iron ore 1, which is here. That's going to go from there to iron ore 2, which is there. It's not doing a great job of the platform allocation, I don't think. Kind of looks like they're all piling into the same place to me. Jodie Raccoon, thank you for the bits. Happy birthday, Mr. Squirrel. Hope she has a great day. Yeah, she's loving it. So, rest of today is basically them going to watch some movies and party food and stuff. S. Reeves, how you doing? Let's see. Coal 1. Upper Independence, Platform 3, Platform 4, Platform 1, Platform 2. Not really sure why it didn't do that by default, but hey-ho. And then we'll have Independence Steel, which is going to go from the same place. So I think it's going to need to be expanded with another platform. That is going to go to the airport, which is over... Where did I put the truck stop? That is the truck stop. That's not the truck stop. Did I not put a truck stop here? Oh, we're using that one. Yeah, that connects. It's fine. Okay, let's fix this station with another cargo platform. Make sure that one's big enough for the output of this thing. It's going to go out of 5. Why did you go out of 5? Oh, that's 1 now. Why have you renumbered everything, you stupid game? Why would I... Oh, whatever. At what point did you realise you love sim games? That's a very good question. It depends how far back you look. Like, I was playing sim games. Blimey. Jeez, man, that is a really, really hard question. You know, if I remember back to my going into the arcade days, I used to gravitate towards sim games then. I was always on the racing game. I was always on the tank game. Like, what's that one, that amazing game where you had two sticks like that and you had to put your head up to a window and you were inside a tank and it was all vector graphics? I can never remember the name of it. Tank. It wasn't called Tank Command. It was called... Like, I loved that game. Was it Battlezone? I can't remember. It was an incredible game. It was the only tank game in the arcade, and it had two sticks to control a tank and fire buttons. So I used to love that game. I used to absolutely love the racing games, like Pole Position. What was that? Was the... You know, my brain's not working today. Yeah, I was not into the platform games. I wasn't into any of the classic arcade stuff apart from Pac-Man, really. Outrun was one of my favorites. I sunk a lot of money into Outrun. Outrun and Battlezone. So even back then, I was naturally gravitated towards sim games. I just didn't realize it. It's just all I wanted to play, though. And then Flight Simulator was all over flight sims. When I had my Atari ST, I was always playing flight simulators. But even on my ZX Spectrum, I was playing flight simulators. Even though they weren't very good, I was always playing them. Elite, the original Elite, I was all over that. That was a space sim. So from the very first, like, the very first availability of sim games at home or in the arcade, I was playing them. So I guess I've always had a natural inclination to it. From the moment they were available, I was playing them, basically. Yeah, Pole Position was fun. You lost many a 10 pence in Battlezone. Yeah, I remember the price, like in arcades, I remember the price going up on stuff. I remember it used to be like 10p a go, and then the better ones started to charge 20 pence. And then it became 50 pence, and very quickly it was a pound coin. And then there was some games that came out £2 coins. I was like, I'm not paying £2 to have a go on a game. Just not doing it. Right, there's a truck station there. Cargo. Let's see. What? Look at these. The 4 Jeepang J6P tarpaulin truck. These are cool. I think we get dump trucks. Dump trucks are the capacity of 38. Look at that. I think we put... Let's whack a couple on each line, just get things going, and then we'll ramp it up. Gotta scroll through this list and find them right. Independence Coal 1. Independence Coal 2, if I can find it. Independence Coal 1. And Independence Ore 2. Right. So that's the ore trucks moving. Your dad used to call 50p games money munchers, never allowed any of those fancy things. They literally are. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I remember when, what's it called? Gauntlet. Funnily enough, you know, I got that Xbox, which I've got here. I got, because I got the Xbox Game Pass. It has this, something arcades, and it comes with like 25 of the best arcade games. 2 of them are Gauntlet and Gauntlet 2. And I was actually playing it with my son. We were playing Gauntlet, and I remember it just took me straight back to playing Gauntlet. And it was the only machine I'd ever seen with 4 joysticks. It was an insane game. But that game was designed to take your money. By virtue of the fact that your health was constantly going down, and every time you got hit, your health was going down, and when you died, you got like 3 lives, and you could put more money in and come back and carry on. And because there were just so many levels, and there was multiple of you, Like, you died, but your friends were still playing, and you just wanted to put money in and carry on again. Like, you literally, it was the biggest money taker on the planet. And you used to go down there on a Saturday with your friends, and it would just take all your pocket money. It was just crazy. Yeah, I mean, if there was a game designed to take money, that was it. Right, let's get the steel vehicles going. That'll take steel quite nicely. Let's get a couple of those going for now. Okay, so in theory, they're en route. Oh, look at those dump trucks. Look at that. Beautiful. Should probably color code them. Let's see. There we go. Different colored trucks now. Tabletop arcade. Oh yeah, Crowdare. I remember when those tabletop arcade games came in as well. Right, so in theory that sets up a steel run. Now while that's kicking off, we'll set up an oil run. Which we... no, we don't have the lines for this either, do we? Yeah. Right, Tennessee Oil Refinery. Oh, sorry, Tallahassee, not Tennessee. Tallahassee Crude 1. I think there's 2 of these for now. We could make more. There's no demand for steel, I know. But they'll still move some, they'll still do stuff. It's just not a lot of it, but it will get the line going. There's no demand yet until we start sending it out, but they'll still make it. Right, where's the depot? Right, we're going to stick one line on each for now. Diesel, electric. Let's think. Wow, look at that monster. 200 Ks, blimey. Right, the wagons. What's this fake thing? These are the fake signs. Right, the tank car can do 160. $160 maximum. I don't think we want to be paying $4 million to run it. I don't think it'll make any profit if we do that. So we can only do 120. It's got a lot of tractive effort, that one. 500, 300. It's not bad. It's not an insane amount of tractive effort, but it's not bad. Meanwhile, on the diesels, that GC40 is a nice engine. I think I might just go with that, actually. Just stick with the diesel. Okay, that's good. So we want a couple of them. One on each line. Okay, so that'll start making oil, and then we want trucks to bring it back here. Looks like we've already got the line for that set up. Tala oil. Looks like I was being lazy. Okay, where's the nearest depot? Okay. If I've done everything right, we should now have oil go into here, which will produce plastic, and steel come into here. So we should be able to take a plane and fly it to here. Did I make a line for that? That's the question. Don't think I did. Oh, yes, I did. Independence, Huntington, plastic. Oh, I didn't add the stations for some reason. Okay, so we'll stick one plane. Actually, it's not just plastic, is it? It's plastic and steel. So we need a plane that can do both, but most of them tend to do that. So if we go into here, now we need a cargo plane. Still favor the 757. But if we want to run cheaply, we could go with, let's see, loading speed 2 times, 22 capacity, 51 capacity. Still favor that. Oh, look at the speed of that, 900 Ks. It's whether we think we can make it work, you know? What's the purple straight line? Plane routes, yes. The Hercules was decent value for money, 1.1 versus 4.2. Carries half as much, but has the same loading speed, but it only goes 540. So, actually, what I might do is just buy a Hercules for now and stick that on the line. Let's get the plastic going. Just so we've got a cheap plane to kick off the route. So, to complete the route, we just need to put some trucks to send it into here. That's not the depot. That's the depot. Cargo, we want a goods wagon. Just buy one for now. I swear I put the route in here. Huntington goods, there it is. Okay. That should, in theory, complete the logistic network, but we better check it. So if we click on this, suppliers, Independence Oil Well, but it's only listing one of them. Why are you only listing one of them? Which is that one. Why are you not listing that one? Consumers, Tallahassee Oil Refinery. Well, there's definitely oil there. Thank you, Yorkie. Thank you for 10 months. So that should be that. Consumers. It's not showing them as a consumer yet. Tallahassee Chemical Plant. Would expect to see a number here at some point. Let's check out the iron ore side of things. So we've got suppliers. Okay, we've got 4 suppliers, which is good. So they're getting their stuff. Probably start scaling this up soon. That one's doing pretty well. Huntington Beach goods. Interesting. So it's recognizing that as being the consumer of its steel. So that logistic network's done. And that should, at some point, recognize Huntington Beach as being the consumer of the goods. Maybe when that truck gets there. I don't know. Still approved to Ontario. So nothing going down here. Just slightly worrying. Are we saying no crudes come in? Or is it just on its way, maybe? Hail Mio, I'm doing well, thank you, mate. Where is the train on that line? Right, this guy's got a load of stuff. I think this is him. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Actually turned a profit. Kenny Bird, happy 3 years, dude. Excellent strains, great community. Long may it continue, Squirrel Party. Thank you, dude. I don't know, Aki. I'm slightly worried. Hang on. No, you shouldn't be waiting for him. What are you doing? Could have carried on. A PAX train waiting for an oil train. I wish you could set priority. I wish you could, like, bring up this line and say that line is a high priority and this line is less, and then anytime there's a contention, just try and give it to that one. I'm feeling like I've only got one train here. That's what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like with Mr. Train. And I'm certain with Mr. Train. I do need a signal there, you're quite right. That's what we're missing. I'm not sure how that got overlooked. I was getting a bit tired last night, so that's what the problem was. Oh, you scumbag game. Seriously. Yeah, I think we've not put a train on this bit. Oh, that looks nice. The Airbus 3. That looks very nice. Is that a train or a tram? Right, what did I do with this consist-wise? 8 tanks and a diesel. Oh, it's still here. It's still in the depot. Oh, which one did I put it on? Crude 1? That's crude 2. I thought I did that. That's nuts. Well, mistakes are made. Somehow I didn't click it. I'm not sure why. That would explain that, though. But that should still have, there you go, Tallahassee Chemical Plant, which is that plant there. So it knows that that's a consumer. It's making stuff. So the plastic should be on the plane. Woo! Steel and plastic. Here we go. That's interesting. 16 plastic and 8 steel, and it's full. Okay, we might have to... some cargo items are being lost. Can we add more storage space to this? Can you add more space to this? Miscellaneous. Approach lights. One-way building. Cargo terminal. Doesn't look like you can. Like on a train station, you can just extend the platform, but on this, I don't think you can... Cargo terminal for airports? Yeah, it's just a terminal. That sucks. Okay, well, we're going to have to upgrade that plane straight away. Because we're basically losing stuff already. So we'll tag him out for a 757. And then we'll dupe him. And we'll start scaling up. I think this is going to start building up quickly. Get that moved. Let's have a look at the steel. Yeah, steel's building up. Lots of steel building up here. Let's try that. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Kelly. Let's get the ore stuff scaled up as well. Cool. Wow, Conio, thank you, mate. 9 subs gifted to chat. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. Can we get some squirrel gift for him? And if you just got a sub, please give Conio a thank you. That's like 60, 70 subs gifted in the last 40 minutes. You guys are nuts. Thank you so much. Very, very generous. Ore, coal have done, steel have done, oil have done. Well, we've done... We probably need to double up the trains on the oil, to be fair. We'll see how that goes. What's the capacity of that train? 160. Yeah, we'll double it soon. The planes we've doubled. Let's just have a look at what's going on over here. Right, I think we can start delivering to chat now just to try and pick that demand up. You had some spare cash. Well, I appreciate you spending it on the subs. Thank you, Conio. See, it's weird how you can extend the capacity of a truck station and a train station, but you can't do anything with an airfield. That's bizarre. Can you see the depot anywhere? There we go. I'll do. Right, goods drop off. I need a line for this. That's quite a long flight, actually. This airport's going to get very busy. Can we add a second runway?
Northwest Port is approved to Ontario.
I think the plane just did like a 360. We're like, nope. Now they're taking off full throttle over the over chat. Look at this. Rocking it now. Wait, what, dude? What is a free rope? Are they using that as takeoff and this is landing now? Is that what's happening? Because he could have used this. Where are we going? Let's go to Huntington. That's a pretty good skybox. Pity it kind of blends out near the map. Look at the speed, man. 700 Ks. Better graphics than X-Play. Well, the draw distance is a bit different. But let's see, flight sim on a different level. I might put some approach lights at Huntington so we don't go off the map when we come in the approach.
Flight sim on a different level.
I think we're in a hold. All right, Silux. JTB, thank you for 80 months, by the way. Where's the runway? Come on. What's going on? There we go. Oh my god, that approach. What? Yeah, I reckon we have the approach coming the other way. That looks a bit low, actually. That's a very long and low final. Yeah, so the approach lights are in the wrong place, really, I think. I reckon there might be some goods for us to get. It's like Gibraltar, isn't it, with that hill? Yeah, I think he had his parking brake on when he landed. He didn't do his checklist properly. We may need another cargo terminal here, so we've got 2 lines. Not sure. No goods. No goods for him. Alright, let's recognise the consumers anyway. Steel and no plastic. Let's go and fix the plastic problem.
And your northwest depart is approved Ontario.
Did you see that? He had to do a go around. He was coming in on final and then went, by the way, mate, the approach lights are down there. And now he's like, whoa. He just did one. That was brilliant. Pilot just instantly reacted. Oh, what's going on over here? We're building up loads of plastic here. Maybe I should have a separate cargo thing. Oh, no. If we have a separate cargo hub, I don't know why there's oil there. Why is there oil here? No. No. Somebody's dropping oil off. It must be these guys. No. Naughty. You are not meant to be moving oil. I hate it when they do this. Let's see.
Celebratory bunting.
No loaded oil. Oh, hang on. No, you're meant to load the oil. I'm being stupid. You're meant to load the oil. It's just the oil's not meant to be making its way here. Why are they trying to fly oil out? Alk, thank you for 33. Anonymous Cheerer, thank you very much for 1,000 bits. That's very kind. Waterware and Matteo L, thank you for subbing, guys. Welcome. How's this different from the first game? It fixes a lot of problems with the first game. A lot of problems that you had with industry in the first game, it fixes those. And all the stations are completely modular, so you click configure and just add and remove buildings and stuff. So it's highly modular. It's just a better version of it and well worth the upgrade. Yeah, I think we need to have dedicated planes. Maybe. So I'm thinking what we do. We should make that plastic. And then we have another one for steel. And we specifically filter. So we'll put that on blue. And while we're at it, I might add another cargo thing here.
Northwest departure is approved, Ontario.
Cargo terminal. Why has he just done what? He just landed and then took off. So we got steel into there. Oh, I've lost myself. Where am I? There.
Northwest departure is approved, Ontario.
So that way we've got steel and plastic going out as separate lines. And then we get 757s, get a couple of 757s. That should, in theory, make dedicated... There you go. So that's only taking plastic now. And they should only take steel. It's really annoying that they're basically taking off without taking stuff with them. Like, they don't come out the hangar and immediately pick stuff up. They come out the hangar and go to the destination.
Northwest departure is approved, Ontario.
Cool.
Northwest departure is approved, Ontario. Northwest departure is approved, Ontario.
I want to see what happens if we do that. Pax playing from Huntington to Houston would be cool. Yeah, but Huntington is not quite big enough. You're completely right. But I don't think it's big enough yet to make that happen. But we'll definitely do it. Like, Huntington's this own little island as well, so this is the first time it's properly connected apart from these boats here. Which aren't particularly doing that well, but they're okay. There's just not quite enough packs moving around. But it'll grow quickly now. We're getting some goods in there. Why are they both? Is there a way to configure which way they approach and land? How long did it take to build up the city? When did you start the city, guys? Was it on? Did we start this on Friday or was it last week? I think it might have been last week. Or was that a different map? Was it last week we started this map or was that this week? Was it last week? Yeah, I think last weekend we started it. All the streams are on SquirrelPlus. You can watch everything right from the very beginning. Right from when I was trying to remember how to play the game. Up until now. Al, thank you for 33 months, by the way. Yay, TF2. Have you got stuff? You shouldn't have stuff. Not yet. Meant to be bringing in steel. Oh, that's cool. He's coming to land? No? Don't know what he's doing. Okay, let's see what's going on with the oil situation. 239, 241. Okay, yeah, we need another train on at least this line. I think I've doubled up on something here. I think I must have set these lines up last night and then set them up again today. Good morning, Rambling. Conio, thank you for gifting another sub to Terror the Wizard. Right, that's added more crude. There must be missing signals. Yep. Looks like I didn't put signals on this track. Right, auto sig. This is getting very busy, this part of the track. What do so many signals do? So, each train is no more than 240 meters long, and these signals are about 400 meters. That's 400 meters. So, the train can enter this block here. If you look from one signal to the next, right, that's a block. So a train can enter this block if no other train is in that block. What that means is as a train's coming along here and it enters this block, another train behind it can now move up into the next block. And by adding a bunch of blocks, you keep the throughput going. If you don't put blocks in, then your trains will just not move very efficiently. This part of the track's getting quite busy though, so I might have to start thinking about sending the packs down another double track and then switching right near the end. So the contentious part is from here to here. So now you've got cargo and packs on that same section of track. So the green is passenger line and the grey is cargo line. And passenger lines are generally a lot quicker and you don't want to slow them down. So we might have to create another 2 sections of track and just put the cargo straight on the outside and then run it along. And then the contention is only here. Yeah. Well, you can space them up more efficiently, Aki. The problem that you face is if I space all the signaling out now for like 250 meters, and then later on I bring a 320 meter train out, I'm stuck. We know that the longest platform that you can make in the game, if you go to buildings, the longest you can make is 320. It's the longest platform you can ever make. So therefore, if you do 400 meter spacing, you know you're at your maximum straight away. But you could drop it to 360. Thank you for 48 months, Giddy. Happy anniversary. So what we'll do is we'll bring the track out. We'll start building. So this will form the new cargo section. Hard bit is trying to work on a live railway. You might want to look at Huntington Airport takeoff line. They're taxiing down the landing runway, causing go-arounds. Why are they doing that?
Your northwest departure is approved to Ontario.
Is it because I had them opposite? Yes, it does, Jens. Yeah. So what if when you put track down, you have to be quite careful about. So I put a piece of track like that. You can see what happens if I make it a harder turn. The speed limit of the track comes down. So when you're laying track, you have to be careful of the curvature and the elevation. Because if I take a straight piece of track and then I start to elevate it, it will change the speed limit of the track, you see, because of the incline and then also the curve. So it does model all of it. And that's really important when you're putting train track down. Right, did they start using the taxiway or are they still doing stupid things? Bugsy, if you watched last week's stream, Bugsy, you can see me construct the map based on tropical climate. You can put the seed value in, it will generate this map. But you can see all the settings if you jump back to SquirrelPlus, my YouTube channel, go to the VOD where I'm creating the map. You can see it all there. They appear to be taxiing correctly now. You should have landing lights only on the landing runway. Oh, is that how it works? Determines the approach and takeoff direction of the runway. So if I don't have lights here, what will they do? At the moment, they're landing on this right side runway, and I think they're taking off on that runway as well. Which means they're not using this one, which is a bit weird. So how are they supposed to use the inner runway? They're landing on both. I want them to take off on one and land on the other. How do I configure that? Yeah, but what about takeoff, Costel? Because at the moment it sounds like what I should do is that. So if I do that, they'll only land on this runway, but will they now take off on that one? Three oil? Why have you got oil? Dude, why have you got oil? You absolute scumbag. They just think they can fly anything around, you know? Some guy says, hey, can you take this bit of oil with you, mate? Like, yeah, sure. I'm going to see what this takeoff... The landing's good. I want to see what takeoff does now. Yeah, they're literally smuggling oil. I don't even know where... Like, seriously, nobody here takes oil, so I don't even know where it's going. All right, that seems to work. Where did I put 2 runways? Here. Yeah. No. Here.
Your northwest departure is approved Ontario. Your northwest departure is approved Ontario.
A lot of fuel just waiting here.
Your northwest departure is approved Ontario. Your northwest departure is approved Ontario.
I'll fix that in a minute. Something going wrong there.
Your northwest departure is approved
Steel and plastic sitting around. I think we just need more planes. Well, we've got filters on here. We've definitely got filters here. Not sure about chat. Yikes. That's only taking goods. That's only taking oil. Is that meant to be taking oil? Oh, Fremont. Yeah, Fremont's taking oil to here, then fuel back, I think. There you go. You don't need steel goods from Chat Townsend. I thought we did that. That one. So chat, they're picking up goods and flying it to Huntingdon. Is that what you mean? I don't think it can work both ways. It's meant to be bringing... Well, it's meant to pick up goods from Huntingdon, isn't it? You got me wondering now. Yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah, it's picking up goods from Huntingdon and bringing it back. I got that completely wrong. That would explain why that's not happening. Oh, he's now got goods, look. Amazing. So he'll bring them to here. No, here. And then there should be trucks ready to take it. Yeah, they're running at a complete loss because they've never been able to move anything around. Cool. YSGRE401, thank you for subbing. I have no idea how to say that, apart from in letters. Why do earnings go like 40 million to the red, some line making massive losses? Yes. We've got planes flying in the air right now who are just making huge losses. Also, these grain trucks are making losses for some reason. Let's go and have a look at that. There's always something to look at. Need to go and probably do some trimming. You get so overwhelmed naming lines and trying to organize things, Aussie. Why? What I do is I just have some kind of naming convention. So I put little B for buses. Put T for trucks, R for road, S for ships, P for planes. It just helps when you're looking through the list. You can filter stuff, but it just helps. And then I always name it like the name of the town or what the goods are and where it's going from and to, generally. Yeah, H for horn, obviously.